What is going on, everyone? KM Dolph back for your weekly installment of Transport Fever 2 in this Dream Island series. Before we get into anything today, make sure you leave a like on this video as hard as you possibly can. Comment your suggestions for things you'd like to see me do or things you'd like to have named after you as part of this ongoing series. Like and follow me on Facebook as always, and subscribe to this YouTube channel if you have not already, and click the notification bell so you can get up to date with all things KM Dolph. Now, last episode, we did things up in Ashenvale and contemplated David W. Town and freight and changing of things and all matter of whatnot. I once again have done some things off camera just in preparation for today because I wanted to make sure it worked before I did it. Good thing is, part 1 is done, and I'll show it to you shortly. And then we'll do part 2 today as part of today's episode. So strap yourselves in, ladies and gentlemen, because it's going to be a bit of a roller coaster of a ride today, and I will see you right after the intro.
It's all the same when you're out of your mind, changing colors to hide from the blistering lights. They still burn in my...
Okay, and we're now back after the intro, and yeah, as you can see here, there's a train, and he's running through a series of long underground winded tunnels. I have completed the first setting of, or part 1 of the Helix. This, my friends, is that Helix. What can we do here? Oh look, here we go. Nice little mountainside picturesque moment there along a cliff which randomly overlooks a lot of water, which I thought looked kind of cool. But autosave doing its thing. But yes, this Helix goes all the way up and around here and eventually will make its way into what is now Ashenvale train station. The only thing I wanted to do real quick, and no, that's not it, is I wanted to quickly manage the line. Ashenvale, get onto platform 1. Thank you. All those people better quickly... because here comes the train. But yes, I like these little Swiss electric numbers. They seem to do the part. And yes, I know they're using British whatnot, but you know, what can I do? I can't have everything the way I want it. But yes, that is my little train package for the start of this, which is marvelous. And as I said, the end goal is to make it so that this little happy train here, of which there will eventually be 2 of them, they will then connect up to the David W. Town, which is down now. And then that will be the end of that little 3-platform hooligad. And then from David W. Town, we'll head out to Bayside along a beautiful coastal train line, which I can't wait to build because that's going to be steam and it's going to be awesome. But yes, for going up and down helixes, I thought that electric trains were the right way to go. Let's just quickly, because I really do like this little bit here. This is kind of really cool. Any warnings? No warnings. So yes, that is what we're up to with all things Helix. Is he going to go down the right side? Yeah, he is. Yeah, look at him. Traversing the Helix rail line. And then eventually, obviously we'll have all manner of, you know, electric trains pulling freight and all that sort of stuff between David W. Town, Ashenvale and the Huppadukes. Because eventually I'm going to have to get, you know, construction materials down there. I'm going to have to get some food out of here and bring it back to Ashenvale and David W. Town. So there's going to be a nice little mixings of things. The one thing I have to do and need to get a little bit of a wriggle on with is how I'm going to do this god-awful... How am I going to do this? I honestly haven't even thought about it yet, because I don't know how to go about it. The one thing I do know I don't need is I don't need that. That can get. And then, because it's going to come down here, and it is going to go out that way, I kind of want the train line to be here. So, right, let's hit the pause button and let's do some damage. Because, I'm sorry to the fine folks of the David W. town, but y'all are in my way. Because I need this little stretch of road here for the absolute no end of nonsense that I have planned. Right, so that can be there. We're then going to build a train building, which will be of this variety, 120 meters, because that's all we're ever going to need, because I don't plan on building horrendously long trains for this particular stretch of journey. You can do that, thank you, and you can go right there. Yeah, oh thank you. Go right there. Yep, that seems to fit in there quite nicely. Wunderbar. Now comes the fun bit. Organising a helix that's going to go up underneath this thing and eventually make its way up into this nonsense. Right. Pause button is on. I'm going to need money for this, but, you know, I'm neither here nor there about it at the moment. Alright, so you will eventually make your way down that. Yes, I'm happy with that so far. Alright, now you need to start making your way kind of down. Yeah, that'll do. No, don't be pulling any of this nonsense. Alright, you go around there, and then we need to make your merry way. Why are you not, no. Ah, for Pete's sake. No, we're not pulling any of this nonsense. No, we're not pulling any of this nonsense. Alright, this is going to cost me more money than what I've got, but that's fine. Can you go down one more? Yeah, of course you can. And the good thing is that you're not interfering with each other, which is brilliant. Now, pardon me while I give myself fundage, because you know, these things don't just fund themselves. Yeah, you still got a bit of a ways to go there, sunshine. Yes, I'm happy with that. I mean, yeah, it's going to sit at... Nah. Right. Right, can you make your... Oh, hello. Oh, yes. You can make your merry way out to there. What if I go up one more? No, hell no. And then can I raise that at all? No, you're not going to let me. And you're just going to build a nice little... Yeah, you know what? I'm happy with that. Oh, hello. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. Yes. That's exactly what I wanted. I just want a nice little... Yeah. That way it doesn't affect that causeway. Hell to the yeah. Right, and then that can then make its merry way over here. No, we're not having any of this nonsense, thank you very much. Yeah. How does that look? I'm going to have to redo that bit of road. That can all come down. I will have to delete that road and redo it, but that's fine. Rail comes first, ladies and gentlemen. Now, let's... What side did I do that from? The outside one. So that's gonna... Oh, I don't know how I've done this. Hang on. I'm gonna have to do this nonsense and do the doublings now. Alright, down you come. Ever so gracefully. I said ever so gracefully. Alright. Grace. Grace. All the grace. No. Right. I need more money. Again. Again, I've seen people using, you know, all manner of, you know, pork barrels and all that sort of stuff before, and I'm at the point now where, you know, we've been playing this game for a while. Well, I've been playing this game for a while. You guys have been watching me for a while. And I think we're a bit beyond that point now of knowing that I can successfully make a railway, because Transport Fever 1, Transport Fever 2, it all was pretty easy in that respect. So now it's just a case of, you know, just getting it done. Now, how does that look from there? That goes like that. Now, we don't want some stupid causeway bridge. At the very worst, we just want something like this. However, I could make it go down into a little gap like that. And then I could make a little bridge over the top of that. Yeah, that kind of thing could work. And it would look kind of cool, but I don't want it giving off too much from there. Yeah, no, I like that the way it is. I'll make do. There you go. Lovely. Look at that. That is just absolutely gorgeous. I love everything about it. The only thing I have to do now is fix up this nonsense. Supposing the game will actually let me. I mean, that doesn't look too terrible. It doesn't give me a kink in my track. It just means that, you know, I've got to bring this little bit of road down a smidge. Yeah, that's fine. I can hack that. No, sorry. We'll go ahead and delete that little bit of road as well, because what this will do is it'll allow me to make it look a little bit more pleasing to the senses, like that. Lovely. All right, then we'll veer on over here. We'll stick a little. How you going over here? There you go, like that. And then we're going to go back up to Ashenvale train station, and we're going to go, oh hey, you know how you guys do this? Well, you're actually going to go from Huppadook to David W. Town. David W. Town. There you go. Manage the line. Once you get up to Ashenvale, you can make your merry way down here to merry old David W. Town. Oh, thank you. You can go onto platform 1, because that's how I want you to operate. And then on your way back up the mountain, you can stop off on the other side of Ashenvale train station, because that's how that's going to have to work. There you go. So now you go inwards, outwards, and all manner of different directions, which is great. The only thing I need to do now is chuck in some signalage, because otherwise we're going to have no signal, and that would suck. What I'm going to do is I'm going to put that there, I'm going to put that one there, then we're going to zoom up here, and then we're going to zoom up here. This is the fun part of ever building a train line of any description, especially when it's an underground bloody helix. Now, those of you who have been watching me for a little while will actually understand and appreciate that this is my first ever attempt at a helix. And I've got to admit, I'm actually pretty happy with the thing. You can definitely have something that brings you out here. There you go. And then, yeah, we'll still chuck more in here, because it's fun and we can. Yep, there you go. That makes sense. Absolutely wonderful. Now, the only thing I will have to do is I will have to build a freight double-sided platform thing, which I have no problem doing. Because Huppadook already has one. These guys do not have one. But I'm also getting ahead of myself with freight, but you know what? Whatever. Alright, you can have one on that side. We can then chuck some track in here. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Go back to platforms. And then you can have one on this side. Not that this side of the train really needs it, but, you know, whatever. And then we'll hook that up thusly. We'll go from here. That should give the townspeople something to talk about. There you go. And now the one good thing I can do now is I can actually get rid of this. Because we don't need it anymore. Yes. Bit of rail. Do me a favour. Nah, that's not far enough in advance. Right. Can I get rid of you by yourself? Are you going to let me? Oi. Oi, you. Thank you. Get gone. Alright, so we'll go back into the rails and then we'll grab a bit of track and we'll go... no. Alright, that's fine. We'll make something work here. Yes, that'll do. Sure. It's going to be a, you know, shoddy mountain track, so it's only ever going to be capable of so much. You can go there, and then we'll put some over this side so that passenger services have got the right of way. There you go. Done. Absolutely beautiful. Now, the only thing I will have to do from here, I don't need to worry about Ashenvale's... Jesus. I don't need to worry about Ashenvale's patronage too much. Bless me. The one I do have to worry about, bless me, is the David W. Town. Because David W. Town hasn't got much of anything. So, with the $4 million redos that I have left, let's make something happen with this. Okay. Yeah, we'll do something. I don't know what, but we'll do something. I mean, the easiest thing to do, David W. Town, is just do buses for the time being. David, if you were looking for something a bit more extravagant, I'm sorry, but I just don't... I mean, as you can see, I don't really have the room to do anything too extravagant. So what we might do, we might just stick to bus and tram stops, I think. 1 and... Oh... No, we're not going to be able to do that one. I can't do that system that I want to do, because that doesn't work. Right. Hey. Give me that back. What have I got? What have I got? I mean, I can't use one of these because there's just no room for it. Terminal length, 20 feet. Street connection length. Let's go small as we possibly bloody can. Yeah, nah. This is not going to work properly. I mean, it might just... How's that looking? Is that straight? No, it's not even straight. You got to be straight, mate. I mean, yeah, I can make it work. We know it'll work. Alright, let's organise 2 bus terminals and see what that does. Is that going to break my game? Yep. Well, there you go. I can't have the Julie ones anyway. Well, that's irritating. Alright. I can't make these loopy-loop things because they tend to crash my game. I don't really want my game to crash. Length 10. I've got to flip you around here somehow. Yeah, just gonna have to stick with these little old things. Not 100% sure why you're playing games with me, but whatever. Yeah, I mean, yeah. It's gonna have to be how it is, I think. Alright, you got that. I don't like it, but you've got it. Alright, then we'll grab some bus stops. Now, what have I got to work with here? Stick you lot over there. Then you can make your way out to here. Then you can make your way... Make my way. Yep, you guys can then go out here. Now, you say that, and yet you've got nothing to go off. So what we'll do is we'll fix this promptly. What do you mean there's a collision? I don't care about your damn collision. Oh, that's just rude. Are you really not going to let me do that? Yep, there you go. You can go with that. Back to these. So you'll make your way out to here. You'll then come along, stop down here, because this just seems like a nice place to stop. You can then go from there. You could stop down in this one, because that one seems to take less traffic. And then where can you go? You can make your merry way back down this one. Yeah, and then you can just go straight back into there like that. And that will work quite comfortably. There's a bit of bus zone for everybody, except for literally right in the middle of town. But you know what? I can't sit here and cater to bloody everybody. Because, you know, it just doesn't work that way. Alright, so let's do David W. Town Commuter. David W. Commuter. There you go. Now I've lost it. Alright, so you'll start there. Make your way out here. Then make your way over there. Just, when you go to that one, can you go to number 2? Yeah, good. You can make your way out there. Can you go to number 1? Yes. Very good. Then you can go to that one. Then you can go out here to this one. Then you can go in here to this one. Then you can make your merry way back into here. Then you can go out to here. Then you can go to here. Then you can go to there. Then you can go to there. And so on and so forth. That actually looks quite good. Right. That's that bit done. Now I just need to get a bus out there. I mean, I could be an absolute galoot and go, well, hang on, I've got bus networks over here. And I do. I got all of it. And you know what? I actually don't mind doing this. Passenger. 60k an hour, 12 people, 50k an hour, 70k an hour. The Mercedes Benz. Let's chuck, I don't know. Let's just go with 4, because why not? David W. Where's the David W. commuter? There it is. So that'll get them running. Literally running, because they've got nowhere else to go. I also don't need that bit of track anymore. Wait, yes I do. No, I don't really. But I'm still going to try and rebuild it. Because, you know, don't leave things unfinished. Still need a bus lane. Really? You're not going to let me have that? That's just rude. Oh, hello. I got a whole bunch of things. Look at that. I got all the covered wag. I got... No, see, I don't like that. Alright, what does this do? Doesn't cause any grief. Yeah, that doesn't look too bad, actually. I do need the electrifications. Yeah, righto. And then you can just get upgraded. Even though you're going to tell me construction's not entirely possible. Are you really going to tell me that because of that thing built on the corner? Well, don't you just suck? Can I have that back now? I needed that. There you go. Alright, so that's all happening. You're stuck for reasons. Why are you stuck? Is that because I have not built... There you go, that should fix you. There you go. That fixed you. That fixed you up nice and good. Alright, so... That's that happening. Oh, there you go. Bus just went over the new... Why are you so quiet? I mean, not that I'm complaining that you're quiet, but... I don't ever recall those buses being that quiet. Oh, and look at this. We got... Sorry, folks, but I don't like that there. You're causing me grief on my network, and I don't like a bit of grief on my network. I mean, if you wanted to, I mean, I'm happy to help you out a little bit here and go, well, you know, if you want to build something, then let's build something. You know, it's not a case of... It isn't a case of I don't want you to. It's just a case of, well, don't be dumb. Yeah, see, that already looks a lot better. I don't need bus lane there, and I don't need electrifications, so that can all go. Thank you very much. There you go. There you go. Now you lot have got you got options now. See? Easy as pie. Now the one thing I can do, because I just realised that I've done it before, is now that I've got this railway line up and running, I can get rid of bus lanes and I can get rid of tram track. And be like, well, don't need you no more. Yeah, let's just get rid of it all. And there you go. See? Glorious, miracles, everything. And a train. Where's my train? Here he comes. Oh, he's going to do the majestic. Wait, let's go down here. Wait. Wait for it. He's going to do his majestic first stop down to the David W. Towns. Oh, look at him. glorious, effortless 120km/h run with one person on board going to David W Town. Let's watch him, follow him. There you go. Oh, look at that. Oh, that's just picturesque, is what I would call it. Look at that. Doesn't that just look nice? And then you can make your merry way into this little station here that I've prepared for you, because I'm nice. And there you go. Giddy up, everybody. You can pick up an extra couple of passengers if you see so fit, which you did. Now you can make your merry way back up the mountain. See ya. There you go. In hindsight, I'm glad I made the Helix. Oh, hello. You're building buildings. Funny that. Alright. So, now what have we got running? Have those buses even arrived yet? Where are the buses? Did I hear a bus? I don't think I did. Where's my buses? Ah, they're still coming down the mountain pass. Here they are. Look at them. Here they come, slowly but surely. Yep. They're coming. They're coming, people. They're coming. Now, it might be worth my time to actually upgrade. Oh, I haven't got any money. Ha! That's alright. We can worry about that another time. And then, yeah, what I can also do is, because I've got that little bit of room over here, I can create a little freight platform with a single line, and I can run, once I get this up and running, I can run some log and some construction materials off a little train that I'm going to build here, have another little coastal thing. I've got to fix this little bit of road up because it looks terrible. That road will come along here and meet up at that intersection there, so that I can run a train along that same and hug that line, because that'd look phenomenal. Will it though? Oh yeah, that's gonna look amazing. Ha 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 ha! Run that along there. Hit up over here. Make it into some sort of a. Yeah, it's gonna need to have a Duvalaki somewhere here where it crosses over, and then meets up into the little station bit down here that I'm going to build presently. Well, not presently, in another episode. I don't have that much time in the world. But there you go. Here come the buses. The buses have finally arrived in David W Town, and as you can see, David W Town is very much a town that wants to get on the move. 32 people waiting, 27 people waiting, 22 people waiting, 1 and 2 respectively, 7 and 4 respectively. So, you know, this is going to go great guns. Let's hit the afterburners real quick because I want to see where these buses are going. Where are you all going? Alright, so you're coming into here, you're going to do mad U-turn. You're going to go to there, pick up someone, do mad U-turn. And then you're going to go out this way and nearly get collected by a little green car. But that's fine. Alright. 2 people waiting at David W Town for the Huppadook train. Now, until that starts making me some money and that train's running full, I'm not going to invest in a second one. In the meantimes, I think there will be enough passengerage for that train to do what it needs to do by itself. It just needs some time to build up, I think. Yeah. Oh, here you go. Look at all these people. Oh, my God. I might need to look into this sooner rather than later. Oh, I got my little Renfers. Yes. I've got all manner of electric... no, none of them are electric. They're all diesels. An oil tanker project and a little Renford tank engine. Oh, yeah. Now, you know that this little line thing that I'm going to build out here is going to be A, double tracked to a point, and B, it's going to be run by little tank engines. You know it. Anyone that knows me that I'm going to do something silly like that. Now that's you. Where's the train? Heading up into Ashenvale. Well, that's positive. 19 passengers on board. You can carry a total of 88. So you're not making me any money yet. Capacity 88. You're electric. Your power rating's good. Drive backwards is no. Loading speed is 8.0, whatever the hell that means. Finances, you haven't made me any... Well, you're making me a little bit of money, but nothing too stupendous at the moment. But that's alright, we'll get there with time. Now that the good people of David W. Town have got somewhere to actually go, now that they can actually head up the mountain and head over to Huppadook, that should make them rather happy. It should make Ashenvale quite a hefty situation where they should be able to rather quickly do the things that they need to do, which will be awesome. The other thing I do need to do, other than destroy this industrial building that's now in my way, is I will need to build the corresponding freight platform. So there'll be one platform straight off of that with train track to this, dedicated to this line. And then there'll be the twin line with the other side that will then be dedicated to the second platform here, which will in turn run across this bridge, and that will be our glorious train line that will start up eventually between David W. Town, Bentley, and all the way out to Port Damali. From that point, Bayside... Sorry, I said Bentley. It's actually Bayside. Call it what it is. Bayside will also have an option for those lines to basically turf their way out here, past corresponding farmland, of what will be a line that heads out to... Yeah, because I can't get a line to go from... I can't get a line to go from David W. Town out to here. As much as I would like to have a line that goes up to Trostenwald, I don't think I'm going to get that. The other thing I haven't done is I have not done anything about Mr. Hilltop over here. I think the only thing I can do with him is eventually get some trams running backwards and forwards. But I'm going to have to wait for electrical ones so that they can get up the massive, ridiculous hill that is, so that they can start building some infrastructure and have some opportunities to do things. And I'm going to have to figure out how and where I'm going to build their tram depot, figure out where to build their, corresponding everything, basically. And then I've got to find a way to run it all the way up and down. I could do another Helix, but I don't really now have the capacity out of Ashenvale to do so. The only thing I could do is create another little station here and then attempt to run something up through the mountain, but I don't think I'm going to. Hilltop just sounds like a fun little tram destination, so we might just stick with that. But there you go, guys. That is going to do it for today. We now have David W. Town up and running with all manner of buses and whatnot, and all these other sorts of weird and wonderful things. It's going to take a little bit of time for this to take off, and that's completely fine. Oh, look at that, 44 passengers. Well, shut my mouth. There you go, he's off. Fantastic. Go, my little Alpine Railway. It looks marvellous. What we will do next episode? Next episode, we will... I may as well start having a look at trying to organise some form of freight, because I wouldn't mind getting some food over to here and having these little... Well, actually, what am I running at the moment? It's just the 2 passenger trains with these little fellas doing the backwards and forwards run, and then everything else is getting delivered by truck. Yes, that's exactly what's happening. So what I will have to do now is I'll have to figure out a way of getting food into Huppadook so that it can then be transported out to Thingy. I mean, it's double tracked. It's not like it's going to be a huge hassle for me. Just means that an extra train is going to be running backwards and forwards along this line, which is not a huge problem by any stretch of the imagination. I just need to figure out some signalage and be able to get a train to run in and out without causing too much drama. That shouldn't be too difficult, one would hope. But yeah, can easily run another little tank engine in and out of here, since this seems to be Tank Engine Lines Anonymous. Here he comes. How's this doing? You got, 47, giddy up. Yeah, so we'll have to do that, I think, and then that way then it gives this platform something to actually do. Run a train backwards and forwards to Huppadook, while the other trains continue to do their business. He can drop his kit off in here, since nothing currently goes out here. And I don't have a freight station that takes food out to Liamsville yet. So it can be a mixture of, hey, we'll split it up amongst the 2 stations. And that way I can get a nice little tank engine to also run out to Liamsville to drop off food as well, because he also needs food. He also benefits from the construction materials, which Deerstock will also benefit from. It's just a case of me then getting freight out to Deerstock in the ways of how do I get the construction materials out there. Will be another problem for another episode. But guys, that will do it for today. As I said, what we're going to do is we're going to watch this train because it's fun. But yeah, next episode we'll try and start setting up some more freighting networks. Try to get some money in the earnings happening so I don't have to keep pork barreling my way through to the victory, because I would like to just start having an income and being able to start making weird and wonderful things for you guys to enjoy. That's what you do. But yeah, that'll do it. As we enjoy this beautiful scenery that you see before you, I will see you guys for the next installment in this Transport Fever 2 Dream Island series. Take care, everyone.